Good morning. It's turned out grey again. I'm in Yorkshire, England, North Yorkshire to be precise, the real Yorkshire. How's it going, guys? You all right? Now, before we get into this video, I just want to give a shout out to people that supported me yesterday. We did do a live stream yesterday that was supported by Jen, David Crompton, FuzZZBalL. I never really know how to pronounce that, to be honest with you. I always just say Phil. And Watty, my man. That was the live stream. And then on yesterday's videos, people that bought me, a coffee or a beer. We had Stephen Griffiths. Thank you, Steve. And Jen, of course, always supports me. She's lovely, is Jen. Lee Green as well. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before. So thanks to you guys. And a special shout out as well to Paul K8888, who bought me a lot of coffees or a lot of beers. And yeah, made quite a contribution yesterday. I'm very, very grateful, Paul. He says, please make sure you get to see your Charlotte and Harry. Put this towards a train ticket or a taxi to spend some time with them. YNWA. How nice is that? I've got the best people in the world, man. Honest, thank you, Paul. I do appreciate the support, and all of you, the guys as well, that stepped up yesterday. It makes a difference. It really does. Thank you. So, I've just got up. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can tell because I've not even done my Yogi Bear yet. And I've not had a coffee or a cup of tea. But my uncle should be here in about 16 minutes with a cup of coffee and a baguette. Bacon, sausage, egg baguette. Now, I'm not supposed to have bread really. I try to keep the carbs down, but you know what? It's fucking impossible when visiting family or even just on the move, I was round at my auntie's last night, my auntie and uncle's. It's fish and chips there, got some mushy peas as well. I don't know, it's just an English thing, innit? British thing or whatever. So that's really nice seeing everybody. I don't think we've got a lot on the agenda today, guys, to be honest with you. I don't think I'll be doing a live stream because I've got some places to go and people to see today during the day. Last weekday opportunity to do that. I also want to go and buy some flowers and take them up to my mum. Visit the grave and that, as you do. And then I need a shave. I've been invited out by someone this evening, so I'll be meeting them early evening. So yeah, the day's kind of quite busy. However, when I stop this video, I am going to jump on Cop Talk and see if there's any written stuff that I should do. I might get one video in about Darwin Núñez. Basically I've got a few hours, well, maybe a couple of hours to work on the website and things this morning before I really need to, spring into action, if you like. So yeah, maybe there's a couple of things we can talk about. At the moment, it's just a lot of wild transfer speculation, I feel. There's a lot of stuff going on about Darwin Núñez, which I find extremely suspicious. And what I mean by that is there's too much noise for nothing to be happening behind the scenes by anyone. Someone somewhere, whether it is Mendes, his representative, whether it's Liverpool Football Club, whether it's the player himself, I just feel like people are making noises in the background, about possibilities. I do not think that, Liverpool Football Club, for example, are like, we definitely want rid of him. I don't believe that. And I don't believe the player is, I definitely want to go. But I get that feeling that people involved from different, parts of it all are saying, what if it did happen, then I would consider it. So I think we would describe it as Liverpool are considering their options, as are the player, or as is the player and his agent. Yeah, too much chatter, to be honest with you. And when I talk about too much chatter, I'm not talking about amongst the fans. I'm talking about different media outlets, different people that are worth listening to. So I do think there's something going on there, but doesn't mean that, that's probably the wrong phrase to use. To say something's going on there makes it sound like someone's doing something right now to make it happen. I don't think that's the right term. I think I would just say that they're just like putting the feelers out. Everyone's putting the feelers out. And if an opportunity presents itself, then the club, can turn around and say, fuck it, we'll have the money. Or the player will push for a move. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. And his agent, of course, is going to be speaking to different clubs. Some people might not want to use the term offering him to other clubs, but that's what it really is. But, that's the agent's job, and agents are doing that all the time to see what opportunities exist for their clients. So yeah, we might speak a little bit about Darwin this morning, maybe. So I think that's about it really, guys. Please do follow me on Instagram and X. Both accounts are at Duncan Oldham. YouTube as well, at Duncan Oldham. I do have my own YouTube channel, and I'd really like to grow that and start doing more things. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've got some things that I'm doing that might interest you, especially on my social media. So make sure you do that. I think the links are in the video description anyway. Yeah. In fact, the name's in the video description. That really needs updating, but that's not going to happen until I get back to Spain, which is where I live, just in case you're new to my channel. So yeah, I like to sit here and talk to you guys all the time. You know that. But there's nothing I can share with you at the moment. I haven't even been on the members website this morning. That shows you how, I've just got up, if you like. I'm not even logged in. I'm never logged into my own website. I'll tell you what is happening right now. I've got one of those things in your vision. I don't know if you ever get them. And it's like a line, looks like a little worm of sharp lights. And it starts off really small in your vision, and then it expands and really affects your vision. It's called a something migraine. We need to know what it is. Migraine eyes. Migraine eyes. I get them occasionally. Is it a retinol? There it is. It looks like this. Or it starts to look a little bit like that. Like you get this like weird thing like that appear in front of your vision. Don't know what it's called. Let's have a look. Oh, is it called an ocular migraine? That's it. OCULAR migraine. See, you're learning something new every day now. So listen, trust me, this is important, because if you get an ocular migraine, I'm sure you might think you're going fucking blind or something, but basically they look like that. Look, can you see them? So right now in front of my my eyes, I'm getting that kind of hallucination. Don't do drugs. I think the best one to explain is a bit like that. And it's both eyes by the looks of it. And it starts off, because sometimes you can just like look at a light bulb, like a light on the ceiling. And you might just get that, when you look away from a light and you see that little light, it starts like that, just like a little thing in your vision, and it grows. And at the moment it's taking up like my full, fucking hell, yeah. Definitely nothing to talk about, is there, guys? So, my dad said, about going blind and that. Dear. So yeah, it'll settle down. It'll last about half an hour, and then it'll go. So that's it. I can't even see the screen now. So nothing. I did see yesterday that there's this event, Liverpool Football Club organised event to celebrate Jurgen Klopp, say goodbye to Jurgen Klopp and all that. I'm such a miserable git. Straight away I was like, what you mean is to make a few quid. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool Football Club. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting a message now. Hello. Okay. And then I also saw, you know, I've been seeing a lot of the shitty fan accounts on X, you know, posting links to the Jurgen Klopp collection and all that. Fucking hell, man. Seriously. I remember, I don't think like today, I don't think in my lounge, certainly not the kitchen, as you know, bedroom or anything like that, there's nothing on display to do with Liverpool Football Club. There was when I was a kid. My first house, well, I don't know, I'd have been in my early 20s. Very small terraced house here in Scarborough, lovely house. I was very happy in that house. I'd fuck all, which is probably why I was happy. In my lounge, you walk in my lounge, and it was the famous picture of Shankly, you know, with his arms out like that, you know, black and white. And I had that in my lounge as my main picture, yeah. My missus at the time, bless her. She, yeah, but Maria, we got married at Anfield in '99 at the stadium, and we used to go to the games together every weekend, you know, season tickets and everything. I'll never forget this one time. You know, it's Saturday morning. It's a 3-hour drive to Liverpool from where we lived. 3 hours there, 3 hours back. And, you know, Saturday morning, she'd grab a carrier bag, she'd put some drinks and sandwiches in and stuff like that for the drive. It was mint back then, do you know what I mean? And you'd set off to Anfield, and, you know, you'd listen to the phone-ins on the radio station, you'd stop at the service stations, and it was really good times. You know, I miss all that, to be honest with you. But I was in my early 20s. I'm 50 in September, if I make it. I couldn't be arsed today, guys. Too fucking tired. Anyway, on a bus I could, a minibus or a bus I could, yeah, but not driving, fuck that. Anyway, so this particular Saturday morning, we just walk out of the front door together, close the door, and all the neighbours are out on the street. And this is a terrace street, so there's probably, I don't know, a row of 20 houses, maybe more, on one side of the road. So then obviously a big long line of cars outside, you know. And then some on the other side as well. And, you know, we're in our early 20s. She'd have been skipping around and that, you know what I mean? She's lovely. And very enthusiastic, Maria. She was a lovely girl. And all the neighbours are out in the street, and I went, you know, straight away, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, you know, because every neighbour was out in the street, all stood on the footpaths, all with their arms folded, shaking their heads, doing this, you know, and I'm like, morning, all right, what's going on? Someone says, some bastard's been down this street, then they've slashed every fucking tyre on every fucking car, but they hadn't touched yours, Duncan, all right? Before I could even process it, Maria went, oh, great, you know, like in front of everyone, do you know what I mean? I was like, you know, how weird is that? What's that all about? Does that mean the new me? And they were like, nah, it's Doug's car, leave it. What's that all about? I don't know, like, I felt awful, do you know what I mean? Everyone was in bits of every fucking, they hadn't done yours. And she's like, oh, yeah, this one. Yeah. That's what it is. That'll have been around 1999, something like that. I'll be honest with you, on this trip, I don't know, I felt a bit depressed on this trip, to be honest with you. Had nothing, no reason to. You know what I mean? I've seen everyone's lovely and that, but I don't know, I kind of miss everyone, miss my family, do you know what I mean? And I don't know, you got these little reminders like this. Look, I picked it off the ledge the other day to show you guys. And it's my auntie, that's my mum, my late mum. This is Liverpool Football Club. If you see on the carpet, look, it says LFC, all them little marks at LFC. And that was my wedding day at Anfield. And my cousin, you know, she's got, because it's my cousin's mum and her auntie, yeah. And it's over on the window of death Oh, that's not true. There's some people are still alive on that window. In fact, I'm over there in a picture frame. I don't know, it's just like being back this time. It's just made me feel a little bit sad. And I don't usually. You know, it's just nice to see everyone. Everyone's got their life. But my mates, you know, my mate Ben and that, he's like, you don't want to be here, donkey's fucking shite. You know, we go to Hull for a night out, he says, or York. There's now here, fuck off, get back to Spain kind of thing. We're only out because you're here. But there's something about your own town, you know what I mean? Like when I walk the streets, it just feels like, I don't want to say home, it just feels right and comforting and, you know, maybe it's reminding me a bit of my mum and that, I don't know. Because I know that when I get back to Spain and that door opens on the flight, you know, on the plane, and the warm air comes in, I'm like, I'm home now, because that is my home. I've been there 17 years. In fact, that house is the longest I've ever lived anywhere in my life. So, it is home. But just coming back here, I don't know, it's just, I don't know if it's seeing all my family, you know, interacting with each other, and then I go back out there and I don't have any family, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm all right. I just felt a little bit sad yesterday, but not emo, just like, you know, like I felt like, should I be here kind of thing, you know? But Rob's at, you know, work, innit? Charlotte's at work, Harry's at school, my family are busy. Yeah, it just made me feel a little bit like that, to be honest. But I'll be all right when I get home, you know what I mean? But I just think it might be a bit emotional when I leave this time. You know, when train pulls off, I always think, then I think, see you later, and then, I don't know, it just feels a bit strange this time. I really don't know why. Anyway, these are my morning briefings. You know, this is about the real person, the Liverpool fan, you know, the stories and the connections to it all. You know, it's a lot deeper than just some silly cunt coming on a video telling you some transfer speculation and making stupid thumbnails and stuff like that, you know what I mean? No, we keep it real around here. These videos are for my friends, you know, so. Right, I'm off. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. Any second now, my uncle will come charging through that front door with a baguette and a cup of coffee. So, a baguette that I shouldn't be having. Right. If you appreciate this video, please hit the thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. It's the weekend, right? Is it Friday? I think it's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Friday, yeah. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. Have you got anything that we should talk about to do with Liverpool? Have we seen anything? Let me know. Comments are very important. I'm not getting many comments on my videos at the moment because I'm not doing a lot of videos, but I keep opening up, you know, the app and there's not hardly anything there. That light thing that I was telling you, it's now turned into a great big, like a boomerang, like that, taking up nearly all of my vision. Yeah, please thumbs up, drop me a comment. If you'd like to buy me a coffee or a beer, please hit the super thanks thing on the, what's it called, underneath the video or something. It makes a big difference, really does. Always puts a smile on my face, and I'll give you a shout out always. Read the video description, get in the newsletter. I think I'm going to start sending LFC news out on there as well, and not just opinion pieces. So that might be worth it. It's free, just jump in on that. I gotta go, he's here, chat room. My baguette's here. Read the video description. And I'll speak to you guys in a short while. Yeah, make sure you do that. Drop me a comment, thumbs up, and I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. Big rubs here, listen.